There's nothing you can teach me. I can't learn. I'm messed up. So bad. Didn't get all I need class. They tried to make me go rehab. I said no, no, no. Back when I come back. No, no, no. I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, they try to make me go to rehab. I won't go. I'd rather be at home with them. I ain't got 17 days. 'Cause there's nothing you can teach me. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to these YouTube streets. Shout out to these YouTube streets. Yeah. I decided to play that song before I got on the stage. How long has Amy Winehouse been gone, you guys? I mean, for real. And I don't mean no harm. She looked just like her mother. Just like her mother. This your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York, coming to you with another live video. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Why? Why does the grieving process take such a fucking long time? A long time. I had people that were murdered in my family. They were just killed in cold blood, 2011. I didn't get over their particular death. I did get some kind of closure. And I dealt with it better after 2019? 8 years after they had passed? 8 years after they had gone? The woman that raised me, I didn't grieve for her very long. Maybe 30 days. Maybe a little bit longer. Then Birdman passed away. He's been dead, a couple of months? How long am I going to grieve him? I'm dead ass serious. Those that I've ever lived with or ever had a deep connection with, I don't get over it quickly. I would like to move past it. In the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, if I move out of this apartment, I could get over his death quicker. If I move out of the state of South Carolina, I could probably move on faster, quicker, better. It says, is there's a such thing called grief counseling. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. We got 2 in the building. 3 likes. Good morning. Good morning. Whoever's listening. Some people may be on their jobs listening. Some people may be doing other things, multitasking, washing clothes, washing dishes, sweeping a kitchen floor, vacuuming, folding clothes, sitting at your desk at work. driving along in your car, listening to the voice of Arabia Barbosa. Good morning. Good morning. If I haven't told you good morning today, good morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. I'm not going to be up here very long. I'm not going to do this video for no hour, not even 20 minutes. It's going to be a short one. Shout out to 27 Darren. She's the only one that do short live videos. So shout out to 27 Darren. She created and formulated the live short videos. She's the only YouTuber in this sector that do live videos and they're very short. So shout out to her. But I just want to know, how long does it take? Now, you heard the song playing. That was Amy Winehouse. She was a singer from London, a Jewish girl, a young woman. When she passed, she was 27 years old. I wonder what her mother is feeling today. Because Amy Winehouse looks just like her mother. Seriously, you don't never, when a celebrity dies, you don't never hear about their family again. The only reason why you hear about the Jacksons, Michael Jackson's family, is because most of them were entertainers. They were performers. They have professional careers in the music industry, in the movie industry. But what about those that didn't cross anyone's stage? What about them? The families of some of these fallen celebrities. Because we seen what happened to Bobby Christina after Whitney Houston passed away. Bobby Christina didn't last very long. She didn't last very long. And why does grief do different things to different people? Why do some people become melancholy? Why is the death so fresh after the person has been gone for like 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days? That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking nothing else. I'm just wondering. And there have been times I have been on my videos in the past. I may have been drunk out of my mind, but I was listening to a video I did, I think it was last year, where I said I would blow my own brains out. Do I feel that way today? No, I don't feel that way today, but I felt it. And it wasn't too long ago where I actually spoke the words. And when I came on this YouTube streets angry with someone, and I told them, I hate you. And all the anger, all the hurt seemed to float away from me as soon as I spoke the words, I hate you. It's a powerful statement. I don't know if I have used it lately on anyone in the sector. The words, I hate you. And I said it very strong, and I said it with conviction. If I'm convinced of something and I feel it, I'm going to speak it. Don't matter who's listening. I really want God to be listening because I feel that he don't listen. I feel that if there is a God, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about me. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about nothing. That's how I feel. Someone sang the song a few years ago. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. Well, he needs to stop watching us from a distance and start becoming involved. Because now he got me thinking that humans are not made in the image of God. He got me thinking that God looked like a lion or a bird. An animal. But he don't. According to some of the holy books, according to the Holy Bible, the Torah, the Holy Quran, we are made in the image of God. Convince me. Don't just say it, show me. Because I haven't seen too much of God and people lately. Very little over the last couple of years. Very little. And is it godlike to grieve for anyone after they die? Because I thought, oh, this is what I was taught when I was a kid. Oh, when the person dies, they go to heaven. They live with God. So why do I feel so lousy? Huh? Why do I feel that that person may not be with God? I remember when Sergeant Crystal Reagan had died, passed away years ago. Her, Sierra, Laquan Rashid. I spoke their names. When they passed away years ago, I remember having a dream. And the dream was so real, you guys. And all in the dream. I was in the dream, but I did not appear as myself. And towards the end of the dream, I had shape-shifted from a cloud of fog into an owl. In the dream, I shape-shifted. Well, anyway, I don't remember the dream saying that they were in heaven. I remember the dream being as we were in the in-between. That's how I felt because there was no setting of the sun or rising of the sun. The sun sat in the sky. I don't remember in the dream them ever falling asleep. I don't remember in the dream them ever eating. I do remember as the owl, I was hunting for them, giving them the food that I had hunted for. And, you know, and I remember how the dream ended because I was told in the dream it was not my time yet, that I had to go back. I said, back to what? Next thing I know, I was awake, looking around a fucking room I didn't recognize. You know what I mean? Because when they had passed away, I was living in my apartment, but things things switched very quickly for me, and I ended up back being homeless. I remember that. I remember the steps that it took for me to have no longer lived there. And I had lived there happily for years in that apartment on Saratoga Avenue, Yonkers, New York. I told you I've been on some of these other videos and I've heard myself tell other YouTube creators, I hate you. I hope you die. I've heard myself threaten other YouTube creators. I'm gonna come find you was my favorite line. And then I heard myself say, I'm gonna blow my own brains out. I'm not talking about nothing that ain't on video. I'm on video saying these things. And when I hear it, it hurts. Pain don't go away with time. It just don't. Peace.